Hi friends, in the previous video we have seen the few terms about concave mirrors. Okay. Now you see the remaining we are left with two terms, the focus and focal length. Okay. So the other one is aperture. Now focus. What is focus? Here this is the concave mirror. You know already, this is principal axis. The rays coming parallel to the principal axis are meeting at a point. That point is called focus. Okay? The rays coming parallel. So how can we get parallel rays? It means we get parallel rays if you keep the object at infinite distance. Okay? So if the object is at infinite distance, then the rays coming from that object are parallel to the principal axis. Okay? If those rays are strike the concave reflecting surface, then they all the rays are meeting at a point. This point is called focus. Okay? The distance between the pole and focus is smaller. Focal length. Okay? Indicated by smaller. Focus is indicated by capital F, focal length is indicated by smaller. Okay? So aperture. For example, the point M, the point N. Okay? So if this point is called M, if this point is, let's take a point N. Okay, the distance between the M and N, the distance between the M to N is called aperture. Okay, these are the terms. Okay, before going to the deeper into reflection of light at curved surface, you need to know all these terms. Okay, so now we move further on curved surfaces. So now coming to normal. Okay, so if you assume this is the plane mirror. Okay, so these pins are perpendicular to the plane. Yes or no? Perpendicular to the plane. Line which is perpendicular to the plane is called normal. Okay, so if I bend this surface like this, and then I can get curved surface. Okay, now you can see, all pins are normal to the curved surface, right? Each pin acts at that point as normal. Okay, so these all pins converge together at a point. If we extend, okay, you can observe this is the curved surface. Okay, so these are the normal. These are the normals. Okay, at this point, these are seems to be merged at a point, right? Merged at a point. So this point is called center of curvature. See. Okay. So all these normals merged at a point. That point is called center of curvature. Okay. So we are taking the incident angle and reflected angle at the normal. Okay, at the normal, the light makes an angle of incidence and angle of reflection if it reflects. Okay, we shall take the angle only with the normal. Okay, so for example, so if light pass, this is the curved surface. Okay, so here the principal axis, the principal axis is acting as normal for the principal axis. Okay, so if light passes like this, so the angle between normal and incident ray is called incident angle. Okay, after reflection, this is incident angle. After reflection, the angle between the normal. Okay, here the principal axis is acting as normal to the reflected angle, reflected ray. This is called R. This is I. Angle of reflection. This is angle of I. Okay, so like this. If this is normal here. In case if light falls, if light strikes at this point, if light strikes at this point, then it makes an angle of incidence, okay, with this normal. With this normal. This is angle of incidence, this is angle of reflection, okay. So like this we have to take the incident and reflected angles.